In today's video I will sleep on a mountain with just a sleeping bag. But first I have to hike up the mountain. It's still 31 degrees. Climb a little bit, fight off dangerous animals and eat a whole bunch of pasta. Ooh. I wanted to fill up my water supplies here, but it's all dried up. All the houses and everything is closed, so I didn't account for that. So that was really a stupid mistake. I didn't do my research good enough. I hope there's some water somewhere. So I found something. It's for animals. Found this little key and I tried to open it. And there is some water coming out, so that was probably already the highlight of the tour. I saved myself 2 hours of walking, like 1 hour back, 1 hour there and 1 hour back. And I found something in between and yeah, now I just waste like 40 minutes or something. And that's totally fine, so I'm very happy about that. Back to the right path. Feels good. Right now 31 degrees Celsius, so it's a really hot day and I can feel it climbing up the mountain here. The idea for today is cowboy camping, just sleeping pad and sleeping bag without the bivy bag. If the weather also plays along, I don't know, we will see further up. Over there I will have to start climbing. And now it's just about finding a suitable spot, a flat spot, which by the looks of it will not be easy up here. I'll leave the backpack here and just explore the summit area a little bit, see if I can find something. Yeah. Back there was nothing really useful at all. Pointy summits. This will be my sleeping spot. I still have to remove some rocks and prepare it a little bit, and it's not totally even, totally flat, but I think that will do pretty fine. The next thing that I usually like to do is check my phone for internet connection. Up here, unfortunately, I don't have internet connection. I just need it for checking the weather. Actually, I'm always kind of happy if I don't have internet connection, but in this case it would have been nice to check the humidity in the air. But yeah, in this case, no, but I have the thermometer that also measures the humidity, and then I will figure out how the conditions will be for my cowboy camping tonight. I will build a little wall because the wind comes from the north, directly from this direction, probably this direction. So I will build a little wall just to make sure that the wind will not hit me directly in the night. I'll try to remove the most pointy rocks, obviously. Oh, those rocks are so pointy. And I usually destroy my backpack with these super sharp rocks if I'm not careful. So that happened to me already a couple of times. Oh, damn it. Same, of course, for the area where I put my sleeping pad. They're like super sharp rocks. As you can see, they're like knives. And if one of those sticks out, then yeah, it's a problem. Ooh, I totally forgot that I have this antipasto. That's like meat and stuff. Today, tortellini. Just there was a little mouse. She's picking up. I tried to film her with a phone. Let's see. Zoom. Come on, you little bugger. This is not ideal for my food if there's a mouse around. That could be an interesting night. Uh-oh. I brought some pesto and I think my container it didn't work. Olive oil, that's safe. Luckily I had it in a plastic bag. It was a big meal. Quite big. I don't think I need any dessert today. But let's see. Amazingly clean. The humidity is about 60%, so quite dry. The forecast was 85%, so let's see what will happen throughout the night. Today I have a down sleeping bag. I wanted to see how the sleeping bag will behave when it gets a little bit wet, when there is some dew. I mean, if there's no dew, I'm also fine with it. But yeah, that's the setup for today. Just a extra thick sleeping pad and a down sleeping bag, quilt. See if I find the mouse again. I'm pretty sure the mouse will come and visit me tonight because I had a leakage with this pesto thing. She will smell that and then she will be all over me, probably. The wind got stronger and I decided to build a little wall there because also my sleeping bag, you see, it's all like almost blowing away, so better to build a wall. And those rocks here, they are super sharp. At the moment we are on 2,500 meters of altitude, more or less, and I can feel the wind is already up here quite cold. I looked at the forecast for the next 10 days and the weather from tomorrow on will drop again. So, I mean, it's windy and stuff, but it's still, I'm in the shorts and it's comfortable. And the window throughout the year where you can like do such kind of trips on this kind of altitude with this kind of comfort. And those days are not so many, and that's the period that we are in now, already going direction of fall, autumn. I have one of those thermometers, and those also measure the humidity. For me it's interesting because I know the forecast, and now I come here with this device and now I can measure it, and then I can see, okay, is the forecast good or is it off? And then if I do that a couple of times, then I know, okay, I can trust this forecast or I can not trust it. It's not like a miracle that solves all problems with humidity, but I think if you do it like a couple of times and then you measure it against the forecast, then it can be interesting. It seems like the critical factor for today will not be the moisture or the dew, it will be the wind. And that's also a nice test for my quilt, because usually the quilts don't perform well in wind. Let's see. Let's see how this will turn out. There's no moon, at least I can see no moon around, so which means that it will be interesting today to look at the stars. I'm curious how the night will be and if it will be dry. We'll see tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. My thermometer tells me that the humidity is at 90%, and my sleeping bag tells the same story. The surface is totally wet. Also everything else, the shoes, the bags, everything. The surface of the sleeping bag is totally wet, but inside I am super dry and warm, so there's no problem also with the wind. That was actually fine. Now and then it's a little bit annoying when a gust of wind hits you, because you kind of like wake up, but I felt no cold or anything like this, so that worked out pretty well. My breakfast today is called Topfenstrudel, which is a sweet cheese pastry in rolled form. Since I didn't eat my dessert yesterday, I have 2 of them, which is great because I love them. Nice. The wind is pretty chilly. The little mouse that I saw yesterday, I heard her, I think, a couple of times, like making some noises and scratching around, but not really much. So she didn't chew a hole in my bags or anything. Like a good down sleeping bag has no problems with a little bit of dew, especially now in these temperatures. The coldest temperature in the night was 7, 8 degrees, and my comfort rating for this sleeping bag is -2 degrees Celsius, so I had a good buffer. And even if the insulation gets a little bit reduced due to the moisture, it's no problem because I have the buffer. I pretty much exactly have half a liter of water, which is perfect for the descent. I will end up at the car with 0 water. Thank you. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.